This play grew out of a question which should never have been asked of adults by children. Why are teenagers so sad? Teenage years throughout history have always been tumultuous. We have all undergone the heartache and the growing pains and the challenges of transforming from childhood to adulthood. But this question is not being put to us by individual teenagers who are undergoing personal hardships. No, this question is being put to us by an entire generation who is now beginning to identify for themselves that they have been cheated, that they have been let down, and that they have been robbed of something which is their due. And this is the option of growing up like we did, in a world where they are connected to themselves, in a world where they are connected to each other, and in a world where they have the instinct and the drive to explore, and they feel invincible and youthful. This is the experience of being young. We all remember it. As a generation, instead, our young people now are experiencing anxiety instead of youthful confidence, stress in place of youthful exuberance, apathy in place of the desire to change the world, indifference rather than the drive to explore the unknown, disconnect in place of real and lasting relationships, and cultural confusion in place of a sense of groundedness. We have allowed this to happen, and then we are surprised when children turn out the way that they do. These young people did not ask for any of this. They are the first generation of children to experience this, and we are the first generation of adults to allow this to happen. And our children are now beginning to feel the impact of this. They have identified that something is amiss, and they are asking this question of themselves and of us. When they ask the question, why are teenagers so sad? This should shame us to our very core, that young people are identifying sadness as the quality that defines their generation and their experience of youth. The Play Ping and the What's campaign are both attempts by young people to address these injustices. I am so proud of this group of young artists who have fought apathy and disconnect and distraction to stay focused on pursuing this question both creatively and collectively. They may not know it yet, but in their attempts to find answers to this question, they are forming relationships, they are finding purpose in life, they are experiencing what it means to feel invincible and young, and they are already transforming.